stopping by Dream Gates and Kaleidoscope Toy and Miniature Australian Shepherds. Please like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Hey, I just wanted to make a quick video about why I love my synthetic tack so much. A couple people have asked me, so thought I'd go ahead and make a video. Where to start? For one thing, this thing doesn't weigh anything. It's very lightweight. I think it weighs about 15 pounds. This one happens to be a bighorn gated tree, but there's lots of different kinds of synthetic saddles. This fits my very strangely made horse pretty good. And I also have a treeless and a flex tree synthetic saddle for him. But when I'm just going to take a quick spin around the arena, I like to use this saddle. I absolutely love synthetic tack. Here's my humble opinion about synthetic tack. For one thing, it weighs a lot less. It holds up a lot better than leather. You don't have to do anything with it. There's no maintenance. When you're using a nylon cinch strap, it doesn't stretch. You buy a brand new leather one, it keeps stretching and stretching and stretching, and you have to keep tightening your cinch and your saddle gets loose. But wherever you put this is where it's going to stay. I like using a string girth. It breathes nicely for my horse, hangs on to him nicely. Here's the deal about synthetic versus leather, and this is just my opinion for trail riding. Besides being lighter weight, less expensive, low or no maintenance, the reason they made saddles out of leather is because that's all they had. All they had to use back in the day. They had the leather was the material because they didn't have the modern synthetics that we have today, period. So don't let anybody talk you out of your synthetic saddle. When I get on it, you'll notice the other benefit, which is it's silent. Leather saddles make all kinds of squeaky noises no matter how much you baby powder them. These things are absolutely silent for the trail. Here's another thing I forgot to mention. This is quilted. It is a rough out feel. It's soft. It holds you in the saddle nicely. You don't slide around on it. And it's got a lot of comfort. And the fenders are so comfortable. It's like an old broken, I mean, there's no leather in the world that's ever going to feel as good as this. So you will notice that the saddle is absolutely silent. There's none of that leather squeaky stuff going on. It's super quiet, like riding in a bareback tag. It's super comfortable. And it's basically, you know, if you're really into the not using animal products, cruelty-free, there's a couple of tiny little leather pieces on it, like that right there. The little keeper is leather. But other than that, it is 100% synthetic. So no, well, let's just say almost no animals were harmed in the making of this saddle. But as I say, there's a little bit of leather on it. But it's amazing to me that, and I'm not judging, I'm just saying, because I do eat meat, but people that don't eat meat because it's cruelty-free, but then they have leather seats in their car and leather belts and leather tack, and you know, leather doesn't grow on leather trees. That happens to be a dead cow. A dead cow. So, as I say, not judging, I eat meat, but just something to think about if you're trying to live cruelty-free. I mean, this saddle is absolutely silent. I'm sorry I don't have a camera operator today. He's working out on the tractor. Trying to get in a little bit of riding before the fireworks start on this fine 4th of July. These saddles feel close contact also because everything is so supple on it. You can move your leg all over the place. I do like to ride in my shorts. Always have my whole life. If I'm going to go where I'm going to maybe get stuck by trees or whatever, I'll wear my long pants. But if I'm just putzing around, I like to ride in my shorts. I love that, the contact feel with the horse. So anybody that wants to give you a hard time about your synthetic tack, just enjoy your synthetic tack and enjoy the amount of money that you saved buying it and the time that you're going to have doing what you want to do rather than cleaning your tack, and the fact that your off billet and your cinch strap are not going to stretch into oblivion, and your saddle's not going to go under your horse, and the fact that a cow didn't have to die for your saddle, and the fact that you don't have to strap a dead animal onto the back of your horse, which I'm not sure they appreciate, I don't know, and the fact that you don't have to listen to the saddle squeak, and the fact that it weighs about 15 pounds and you don't have to break your back putting it on your horse or putting it away, and all of the other benefits to synthetic tack. As I say, back in the day they made saddles out of leather because it's the only choice that they had. That's my opinion. And I do believe today we have better choices. Just like his neoprene splint boots. When I was young, they only came in leather. And you don't see anybody using leather splint boots anymore because the neoprene's better. So anyway, that's my take on synthetic tack. Happy 4th of July. Absolutely quiet. This saddle is absolutely quiet. If you've had a squeaky leather saddle, you know what I'm talking about. Looks like my obstacles need some work. We had some high winds the other night. Spider on my arm. Spider web in my mouth.